Was Windows 7 really that good? Let's find out. Windows 7 was released in October of 2009, and was the successor to the much-hated Windows Vista, released about 2 years prior to Windows 7. Windows 7 quickly became popular, and at the end of 2010, it was the most popular version of Windows being used at the time, with XP coming in a close second. Windows 7 was renowned for its improved stability, better compatibility with hardware, and overall improving what Windows Vista had started off with. The UI is also slightly changed, as the taskbar is now transparent, along with the rest of the OS. Windows 7 was still home to some insecurities. It was very prone to becoming infected with malware, far less protected than Windows 10 for example, and at first, it took a while for 7 to become a fan favorite and all the rage. It was not until December 2010 that we saw a huge spike over the last 6 or so months in 2010 for Windows 7. Windows 7 is really just Windows Vista Service Pack 3, but it was a good improvement upon its predecessor that had massively failed to gain widespread adoption. Vista only ever had about 15 to 20% of the market back in its heyday, whereas 7 got to at least 40 to 50% in some time during its lifespan. Like Windows 95 and Windows XP, 7 enjoyed a very lengthy and fulfilled lifespan, full of love, some criticism, and overall a positively received OS. Microsoft had delivered a miracle once again. It's very rare they do that these days. So, was Windows 7 really that good? Yes. However, had Windows Vista been improved instantly upon launch, had better driver compatibility, and the system requirements were not too high, it too could have potentially been overwhelmingly successful, but sadly, it did not ever see that day come. Instead, its successor would be the one who got adored, and after Windows 7, we had the big disaster that was Windows 8. But I have already covered Windows 8's downfalls in my video regarding how bad it was. Go check that video out if you have not already, it's really interesting. Windows 7 lost mainstream support in January of 2015, and extended support had ceased on January 14, 2020, which means that Windows 7 is no longer a supported operating system. It's now home to many unpatched security flaws, bugs, etc. So anyone still using Windows 7 is greatly encouraged to upgrade to a supported system, such as Windows 10 or Windows 11, or you could give Linux a try, if that is of interest to you. However, we will continue to remember Windows 7 for its great improvement upon its predecessor, and many will have fond memories of using it. Many like to emulate Windows 7 today in virtual machines, for a nostalgic experience. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next video. Bye for now.